I would like to talk a little bit about the connection between home and the body, the physicality. So I try to make it really, really short because this, of course, will be expanded when we are in the workshop. Um, so if I brought up in a family that I feel safe, it means feeling safe. It means I can feel safe in my body. It means I can feel safe to be who I am and I don't need to be constantly guarding myself from something. Yeah, I make it really, really simple. But if I grew up in a family where emotions were dangerous, for example, or to feel or to express too much was not appropriate, and I needed to kind of like put myself in a box, then it means that I start to numb part of myself that wanted to be expressed. It means that I start to disassociate from some parts of myself. It means that for me to feel what I need to feel is not safe, is not good. So to be in the body doesn't feel good because there is this crack there. So coming back home, the process of healing home starts with coming back to my physicality, coming back to my body, coming back to the sense of here it is safe. Here in this body, in this moment, it is safe. Because what my body learned that in the body, and that's what my challenge, my trauma, my pain, my emotional pain or my physical pain taught me, that here and now it's not safe. It's not good. So I better go out of here. How can I go out of my body? There are ways to do it. One of the very, very typical way to do it is to be in my head. And I was really brilliant in this. I place myself around people that are very, very heady. They don't want to feel much. And if they feel something, they don't want to talk about it. And I guarded myself with a lot of analyzing situations, telling stories, but not really feeling. But when I realize what I'm doing and I start to drop back to my body and to allow myself to feel, a new world was opening for me. And this world is a world that I can feel myself, I can feel others, I can be felt, and it actually starts to feel nice. It starts to feel really, really good and very, very connecting. And this brings me a lot of inspiration and a lot of information or data or whatever I call it, that I can have access to it because I allow myself to feel, because I feel more safe in my physicality. So that's the connection between home and the body. Because when I'm not in the body, when I'm constantly in my head and I don't feel anything, I'm basically not alive. I live an idea of living. I live an idea of life, but I'm not really alive. My body is like dead, is numb. So the process that I'm offering is first and before all going back to the body, back to feel. And now, if you don't feel anything, slowly, this is already an information that is important. So then we know where we start. So you start to feel slowly, start to feel the fingertips, start to feel the skin, start to feel the weight of your bones. Start to say to yourself, here and now it is safe. Here I can start to feel. And if I can start to feel the cliche, I love it, I just love it, I can start to heal. That's where we start. So in Soil to Grow, the first thing that we will do is doing this. Come with all of your emotions, with all of your sensations, and start to feel and start to allow yourself to be in these sensations, to feel from inside. How does it feel to live in this body? And this is the first layer of healing home. And this is the connection between home, the physical home that I brought up, and my parents and their homes, and all the ancestral tragedy or traumas that they carried, to the home that I grew up in, and to the home that I would like to create for myself and to my children. So home is not the walls and the windows and the doors and the beautiful color or whatever. It is what is happening inside me in this home. How can I live fully in my fullness in this home that I create for myself? Okay, so that's it in a very, very nutshell about the connection between the home I grew up in and the home I create for myself, that starts in my emotions, in my body, in my sensations. Hope you find it interesting and inviting, and I'm here for you if you have any questions. And more details about this work and about my work you can find everywhere around, either in this social media where you find my video, or on, if it's a newsletter, of course, you are connected with me. I see you around. Bye bye.